Good morning. I'm meteorologist Lance Huffman with your Saturday morning forecast. Temperatures in the mid-20s as we get towards 9 a.m. this morning. Skies are overcast, and when we get towards this point in the morning, we're going to see some snow showers start to knock on the doorstep of some of our western communities, such as Warsaw, Wabash, and Marion. This is the system that we've been talking about over these past few days, and it's finally going to be arriving later on this morning. And it's going to bring some snow showers over, spreading the area by later on this morning. Some of these will be heavy, especially as we get into this afternoon. Look at all those dark blues that you see on your screen right now. Temperatures are going to be really below freezing for the entirety of this afternoon and evening. So you can see these snow showers are going to be able to fall without having any melting concerns as we go through the afternoon and evening. So these are going to stick pretty easily, especially with how cold we've been over these past few days. And as I mentioned, this snow is likely to continue this evening and into the overnight as well. Now, once we get later tonight and into Sunday morning, as the snow continues, there's going to be a brief time where we see likely a little bit of some rain mixing in with some of the snow, as some temperatures are going to be above freezing for just a little bit of time, as a little bit of a warm front moves its way really along and south of US 30, but that's not really going to change too much of our snow totals. It's going to be more likely to have some modifications to those snow totals further south and east of Fort Wayne. Now, once we get towards really Sunday mid-morning, there's going to be a few lingering snow showers, but the bulk of that system starts to move out of the region, and then we set up some chances for some lake effect snow showers as we get into Sunday. Also, in addition, it's still going to feel pretty cold out there today, so if you're traveling, you'll definitely want to keep an eye on the roadways. If you don't need to travel, I'd certainly stay at home and enjoy some of the snow. It'll feel like we'll be in the teens for most of today, and because of the snow impacts, we have 15 fewer alert days continuing for today and for Sunday with all of the snow that we see into the area. So here's the latest look at the snow forecast. This was an update for this morning. Still looking at that 1 to 5 inches of snow I mentioned to the southeast of Fort Wayne. That's where we could see those higher fluctuations because of that rain. We're still seeing that potential of, if that rain and snow line continues to sit farther south from northeast Indiana, there's going to be some of those higher snow totals in those southeastern sections. But regardless, really, some portions of Fort Wayne could see around 4 to 8 inches of snow, where that rain and snow mix is less likely to be hampering any of that snow. And farther north and west, much likely to see a whole lot more snow than that rain as we get late tonight and into Sunday. But bottom line, 1 to 5 inches is still going to be very impactful to roadways, and certainly much more impactful as we go up in terms of those snow totals the farther north and west you get. Winter storm warnings will be going into effect this morning, whether it's starting at 7 a.m. or whether it's starting at later parts of this morning. So do keep aware of that as well. On the exclusive 10-day forecast, high temperatures today will be around the 30-degree mark, and that's actually going to be late today. Our low temperature is actually going to occur before we hit the high temperature, which kind of sounds weird, but we're going to see those temperatures only in the upper 20s as we go through our daytime. We'll get to around 30 degrees once we get towards close to midnight. And once we get towards midnight, we'll see temperatures rise above freezing a little bit when we see that rain and snow mix early into Sunday morning, and then that cold front moves through, and then after that, temperatures only get colder as we go through the day on Sunday, and it'll be gusty too. 29 degrees to kick off December. We'll sit at 28 degrees on Tuesday with another weak system that moves in Monday night and into Tuesday. Thankfully not as impactful. 28 on Wednesday and 26 on Thursday.